Roman Reigns rushes to hospital after Seth Rollins collapses. WWE shocker. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. The WWE Universe was left in absolute disbelief last night. A night that began with the usual excitement of Monday Night Raw quickly turned into chaos, panic, and heartbreak. Seth Rollins, the visionary, one of WWE's most talented and enduring superstars, collapsed in the middle of the ring during a highly anticipated segment. The incident was so sudden and severe that Roman Reigns, the head of the table, raced to the hospital, leaving fans and colleagues stunned. Tonight, we're breaking down everything that happened. The events leading up to Seth's collapse, the shocking hospital rush, backstage reactions, and what this could mean for WWE's future storylines. What started as entertainment quickly became a real-life emergency, and the WWE Universe has never been more worried about one of its stars. The tension between Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins has been escalating for weeks. Fans will remember that at SummerSlam, the two superstars clashed in a match filled with intensity, drama, and near misses that had the crowd on the edge of their seats. Since then, Seth Rollins has been on a ruthless campaign, targeting Roman at every turn. From backstage ambushes to in-ring beatdowns, Seth has made it clear he intends to end Roman's reign as the undisputed Universal Champion. Roman, in turn, has maintained his calm, calculated demeanor, appearing stoic and in control, yet always ready to strike. WWE's creative team had been building a storyline that promised one of the most explosive payoffs in recent history, with fans speculating that the long-awaited showdown between the two titans was imminent. However, nobody expected the events that would unfold last night. The Raw segment. Raw opened with Seth Rollins making a lengthy in-ring promo, boasting about his recent victories and taunting Roman Reigns. The crowd was electric, chanting both for and against the architect. Seth emphasized that Roman's reign was over, claiming, "You can call yourself the head of the table, Roman, but even kings fall. And tonight, I'm taking you down." Roman Reigns appeared later in the segment, walking to the ring with his usual calm, authoritative stride. The two stared each other down, tension so thick it felt like it could explode. The segment was scripted to be intense but controlled, the kind of high-stakes confrontation WWE fans have come to expect. It happened. As Seth stepped forward to challenge Roman, his legs suddenly gave out beneath him, and he collapsed onto the mat. The arena erupted in confusion. Some fans initially thought it was part of the storyline. Others realized immediately something was seriously wrong. Roman's reaction was instantaneous. He dropped the Universal Championship belt, sprinted to Seth's side, and signaled for medical personnel immediately. Chaos in the ring. What followed was a heart-stopping sequence of events. Referees and medical staff rushed down the ramp as the cameras caught Roman Reigns crouched beside Seth, holding his head and checking for signs of consciousness. Seth was unresponsive for several terrifying moments, causing commentators and fans alike to panic. Michael Cole, usually composed, was barely able to speak. "Ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing something serious here. This is not part of the show." By now, WWE's production team had cut to commercial multiple times, but the gravity of the situation was undeniable. Insiders later revealed that Seth's collapse was caused by a combination of exhaustion, minor dehydration, and a sudden drop in blood pressure. Despite being an extremely fit athlete, the intensity of the last few weeks, including multiple high-impact matches and travel schedules, took a dangerous toll on his body. Roman Reigns takes control. Roman Reigns' actions in the ring were nothing short of heroic. WWE talent sources confirmed that Roman, after ensuring Seth was stable enough for transport, personally oversaw his evacuation from the arena to an awaiting ambulance. Fans and commentators were stunned, witnessing the usually composed head of the table display genuine concern and urgency. Roman reportedly stayed in constant communication with medical staff on the way to the hospital, ensuring Seth received priority treatment. Sources also claim that Roman's loyalty to Seth, despite their ongoing storyline rivalry, reflects a deep mutual respect backstage. A reminder that the personal relationships in WWE often transcend what fans see on screen. Backstage, the scene was chaotic but controlled. Talent who witnessed the collapse were shaken. Longtime performers reportedly gathered in small groups, discussing the incident in hushed tones, with some visibly emotional. Becky Lynch reportedly broke down after hearing the news, having shared multiple training sessions and promotional appearances with Seth over the years. Kevin Owens is said to have been pacing backstage, urging WWE officials to provide updates and ensure Seth's safety. Bayley expressed concern on social media, writing, "Sending all my thoughts and prayers to Seth Rollins. You're a fighter, and we all know you'll pull through." Even WWE executives were reportedly stunned by the severity of the situation, immediately halting plans for any in-ring action involving Seth for the remainder of the night. Seth Rollins was transported to a local hospital where doctors conducted a full series of tests, including CT scans, MRI scans, and blood work. Early reports indicate that, while he is in stable condition, he suffered temporary neurological symptoms due to the collapse, including dizziness, blurred vision, and brief loss of coordination. Roman Reigns remained at the hospital for hours, speaking with doctors and providing comfort to Seth's family. This act of loyalty further solidified Roman's reputation as both a top performer and a leader backstage. Insiders suggest that WWE has placed Seth on indefinite medical leave to allow for full recovery before returning to any in-ring action. Fan reactions. The WWE Universe responded almost immediately on social media, expressing concern, support, and confusion. Hashtag #GetWellSeth began trending worldwide, with thousands of fans sending messages of encouragement. Many fans praised Roman Reigns' quick thinking and heroism, using hashtags like #RomanTheHero and #HeadOfTheTable. Others speculated about potential storyline implications, questioning whether WWE would turn this real-life incident into a plotline. Commentary personalities and wrestling journalists emphasized that this was a real medical emergency, urging fans not to blur the line between entertainment and actual danger. WWE statement. WWE released an official statement later in the evening. Seth Rollins experienced a medical emergency during last night's Monday Night Raw. He is currently under the care of hospital professionals and in stable condition. WWE will provide updates as his condition evolves. The safety and well-being of our talent is always our top priority. The statement also confirmed that Roman Reigns had personally accompanied Seth to the hospital and had remained at his side throughout treatment. While WWE often blurs the lines between storylines and reality, sources insist that Seth's collapse was 100% real. There was no script, no planned stunt, and no premeditated storyline. Backstage, talent reportedly described the moment as